Media Production Society, MPS, has a lot of things happening. And we have with us this evening a special guest from MPS with us, Fast Joey.
How you doing, Steve?
Hey, pretty good. I'm kind of laid back mood. You look pretty cool tonight.
Why, thank you. Is it because of the sunglasses?
It's amazing what a pair of shades can do. Yeah. Fast Joey's got some really cool shades on. And if you look into our webcam, you might want to scoot over a little bit. We've got many people watching us on the webcam, I'm sure. Check it out. Check these shades out.
Wow.
Oh, you're switching mics on me now, huh? Okay.
Yeah, wow. That is a nice webcam there.
Yeah.
So who does this broadcast to?
Everybody in the world and beyond. I even have listeners on the moon. And other places, too, that we can't admit to.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of the galaxy. So, yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Yeah, it actually comes in pretty clear, too. So, hey, Joey, you want to tell us about what's going on in MPS since you were at a meeting today and give us an update? What's happening?
Yeah, absolutely. So, right now I'll just talk about what I'm doing, and that is basically a pool movie. And this pool movie is going to be hugely popular, hopefully, and it's going to be starring me growing up in a pool hall, and in this pool hall is me and my friend Derek, and he's known as Don, and Don is a pool hall scout. He scouts for the professionals, and he's going to see me shooting some hustling. Actually, he's hustling some pretty serious game and pulling off some trick shots. So hopefully, this movie called The Hustled and the Gotten will go through pretty quickly, and we can get the shots in and get the dates and everything in place so that we know what we're doing.
Okay, so you're in pre-production.
We are in pre-production.
You've got a casting call out for your actress?
We do. We need a hot young actress out there in her 20s or upper teenage years.
Yeah.
And to partner with Don, who is the older in his 30s, and he's Derek Thompson, who's the president of MPS.
Okay, so if some of our listeners find an interest in being in this movie, how would they contact you or MPS?
Well, if you're interested, just contact me on my Facebook page, Fast Joey Evola. That's FAST space Joey space EV as in Victor OLA. You can contact me on Facebook or you can call me. My number is 314-681-9311.
Okay, well, you better get a secretary to start answering the phone because you're going to have the phone ringing off the hook. I hope. In search of cast for the Hustler and what?
It's actually called The Hustled and the Gotten.
The Hustled and the Gotten. Yes, that's right. I did read the script to that. It is an intense movie.
I hope it'll be a dandy.
Yeah. I can't really say too much about it or I might get my throat slit. So, how do you guys actually make movies?
You'd have to ask that to Abraham or Derek.
Okay, so there's a whole nother crew of different production support workers that will be videographers and stagehands and stuff.
Exactly. We've got assigned positions for most people, and Abraham's one of our producers, and so is Derek, and so is another guy named Steve, I think. Not you, Steve. Another Steve, I think.
Okay. And again,
And they hold the camera.
oh man, I think I had a sunflower seed get stuck in my throat.
What, did you go to a baseball game?
No, I got a bag of them over there. Hold on. Why don't you take a moment, Fast Joey, and really introduce yourself and explain how you got to be good at playing pool?
I got my first pool table when I was about 5 years old, and ever since I got it, at 5 approximately, I've really taken interest in the sport, and from there, I just evolved. I got a new cloth, and I got sticks, and I just started shooting around, and about when I turned 13, I got my first McDermott cue stick, and that was when when I got my first McDermott, that was when I really started to get serious about the sport. And I also got a jump stick not too long ago from my friend who's the owner of Afton Billiards. His name's Al. Big Al used to be a radio guy. He used to own a radio station, I think. So yeah, he was a big help. And that's what enables me to jump the ball, make it fly off the cloth. And that's about it.
Well, I got to ask, when was it that you first started really shooting pool?
About 5.
So you could barely reach up to the table.
Yeah, that's when I first got my first pool table, but it took me a while to get really serious about it.
Mm-hmm. Oh. Well, I can attest, people, he is an awesome pool player. I've seen him run the table and clear it, in moments. It's unbelievable how somebody can get them in that easily. I personally can get 1 or 2 in occasionally if I'm lucky. But I actually get more in after the more beers I drink. For some reason, I guess my sight lines up better down the cue stick. Is there a way that you actually sight in while you're shooting?
Actually there is.
Sort of like if you were shooting a rifle, is there like a place to line up and look through there?
I don't want to give away too many of my secrets.
Yeah.
But I will say that if you look at the cue ball and then the object ball, and if you know what those 2 words mean, then you know what I'm talking about. Cue ball, object ball, back and forth.
Okay.
And get down as low as you can, because it's just like holding a sniper rifle.
Now, you have some video clips out there in Facebook already of you playing.
That's right.
So if any of you listeners are curious, you can go to Fast Joey and check it out.
Right. And if you notice on Facebook, I actually have my own website. It's called billiardswithfast.webs.com. Plug that into the URL space and look me up. I've got some trick shots on there. I've got pool lessons and advice and a lot of helpful hints. And if you really want to get serious about it, you can look at the mental tips. And those are, and on that webpage, on that link, you click on mental tips, and you can really get into it.
Okay, so is there a link to this website off of your Facebook?
There is. It's on the profile. It's below the picture.
Okay, good. That makes it easy. Okay, so the early stages of a movie are always interesting. Are you pretty solid on what your script and storyboard is, or
Well-
what, if you start getting into it, do you think that it could possibly change?
I think it's a pretty tentative script, and that means it's subject to change. It's gonna take a lot of time, and it's gonna take a lot of good acting, and hopefully, if we get lucky, we can make a good movie, make a pretty decent movie
Yeah.
in less than 10 minutes.
Well, what is the how big a part is this one that you're still looking for a young lady to play? I mean, is it pretty much?
The lines aren't that much, actually.
Okay.
You only are going to have to say a couple lines, and that's I'll basically just introduce myself and shake the young lady's hand and shoot her in a game of pool, and that's pretty much the end of that scene. It's just one scene.
Okay, so you're playing her in the game of pool.
Yeah, I am.
Okay, I
But
thought
that is also subject to change.
yeah, because I thought you were playing
Possibly.
Derek.
I play him, but then I also play her
Oh,
because Derek introduces her to me and
okay.
in a rude way because that's his personality in the movie. He has
Okay.
a pretty big attitude, big manliness. Mm-hmm. Because that's his role.
So this will probably be one of the first productions out of MPS that you can actually give credits to MPS. Is that even going to happen? Or are you going to put like a MPS?
There's two others that they're working on right now in terms of like film production, and that's the Diary of Two Mad Criminals, and that's I believe Derek's film, and the other one by MPS that's a film is
James?
James McQueen's. I don't know what it's called. Life in Blue.
Yeah, right.
Yeah.
Something about the Air Force.
Exactly. That's it.
Yeah. Wow. So there's a lot going on in the Media Production Society, and it's a fun student life group to be involved in if you like doing things with film and video and TV, all kinds of media formats. And, you can find more information in the Office of Student Life. Arne Umsel's website, there's a link to MPS website. And, check it out, So, you got any more scoop on whatever happened to that tournament?
You mean the tournament at the Provincial House?
Yeah. That one that...
Oh, the
I'm
tournament that I
hoping
was...
is- No, the upcoming one.
Oh,
that
the
you're-
upcoming one.
to November...
November 19th,
Yeah.
I believe it is. On Wednesday, I think.
Okay, and
I'm really excited about it.
I'm hoping
personally.
that you enter that.
I will definitely enter it. I entered it last year and I won. So
Well,
this will
good.
be my second year that hopefully I'll be able to pull away with the victory.
Cool. Is the winning... Is there like a prize or a trophy or something or money or what?
Last year they had a iPod, a camera, and an iPod, a camera, and I forgot what the last one was. But there were 3 prizes.
Cool.
For first place, second place, and third place.
Wow. Well, that's great. Well, if anybody's interested in taking Arn Fast Joey, show up in November to this pool tournament.
Yeah, bring it on.
He's throwing out the challenge to